no words, shocked. He's my friend. Well, it's tough. Know his family well. Thoughts and prayers for them, his wife and his daughters. So I know a lot of the players still, know a lot of the coaches. So my heart breaks. So just I'll pray for him.
What was your reaction when you heard that? What was that, Thursday?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was actually getting ready to go speak to a group of people and was just blown away.
Have you talked to him?
That's between he and I. Yeah,
Okay.
So,
I have to ask you, you've been with him 6 years, I think, total. Were you ever interviewed by the NCAA on this particular
Never
case?
was.
Okay.
Never was.
Tom, with Camion, I mean, coming out of the spring, getting into the summer, did you have a kind of contingency plan, or did you kind of feel like this might have been a possibility?
We were worried. Yeah, his shoulder wasn't healing right. Didn't practice all spring. I think he played about a week the previous spring, so I really haven't seen him much. Really like him as a young man. I really feel bad for him, and we just had to kind of come to the conclusion that he just wasn't, his body kind of let him down and wasn't able to do it, to play that position, the pounding that's going to take to play. And so disappointed for him for sure. Obviously he's in position to finish in the classroom and get his degree, which is what the objective is at this point, and to help him create a future for himself.
How is he taking all of that?
Obviously disappointed, but he's been, ever since I've been here, he's been hurt the whole time, So I think sometimes you get weary of that process, and as you get older and you get near the end, and I just think it makes it hard sometimes. And so I think he's very frustrated by all of it, and I hate it for him. Obviously we were counting on him, but he's just really had just a series of injuries that he just hadn't been able to overcome.
Coach, with TJ staying on as a student assistant coach, just what can he bring in that role?
I tell you what, a lot. He's excited, disappointed, but he knew too. His knee's never been right since I've been here, and he's just such a passionate kid, man. He loves Indiana. He loves football. He's excited about his new role. He's been in the weight room all summer and just doing a great job, but he's extremely smart as a football player. So he's going to help our young guys. He's going to allow them to be more effective because he'll show them how to study film, and he's learned the defense over the course of the year, and so I'm looking forward to him helping us break through.
You mentioned the ranking, but what about Ohio State on the field makes them such a formidable test in the opener?
Well, they're extremely athletic, and coming from the SEC to here, they look like the teams down there, from an athletic perspective. Young offensive line a year ago, so they're all a year older. Experienced quarterback, great defensive line, a lot of talent in the secondary that's young but very, very talented. So explosive receivers. So yeah, they got a lot of weapons. They're a good football team. So for sure, it'd be a tremendous challenge and opportunity all wrapped up in one.
Yes, Coach, back here.
Yes, sir.
Out of the three guys you brought this weekend, who would you say is the best dressed?
Rashard Fance looks pretty sharp today. It'd be hard to beat his look and his swagger and his confidence.
Well, he was just trying to match your fly.
All right.
You're not going for T-Gray's bow tie?
You know what? It was, but he struggled to get it tied right. And I think Rashard was trying to help him with that, but I just didn't. Something was wrong with it.
Coach, I know in the summer, obviously, you guys can't do practice with ball. You can work with the team and get out on the field. As far as the new guys, or maybe guys who redshirted, I know you guys, not in pads, but guys that maybe, especially from the incoming class, that you guys kind of like, okay, he looks better or as good as we thought when we recruited.
Hey, I would say Bryant Fitzgerald really sticks out to me. Obviously it's all based on the workouts that we can go watch. And you talk to the players because they're out there and they'll tell you who they think looks good. Walt Fillior is another one that's popped for our guys, and they're like, this guy's different, and I think he's got a chance to be special for sure. Juwan Burgess is another one that, and I don't think there's necessarily surprises for sure, but there's been several. I think that I love that class. It's got depth. It's got Nick Troney's another one that I've said all along. I think he's got a chance to be a special player, but it's his mindset. It's different, So I love the breadth of it. There's every position. There's a guy there. There's good athleticism, good size. Juan Harris is one that's I think, going to be a really good player, and so I just think that there's several guys in that group that are going to really develop. We'll redshirt a good chunk of them for sure, I hope, and allow them to really be able to take advantage of everything we have to offer for them.
Did all those guys make it?
Ball. Mike Ward and Mike Hart are two new coaches with you. What do they bring to you?
Well, Mike DeBoard brings tremendous experience, confidence in him, being at the highest level of college football as a coordinator and being in the NFL as well. And there's just a presence about him. He's a true leader. Mike Hart brings instant credibility for that position, knowing that he played it. All the guys that we recruit, when you talk to them and they're like, hey, I looked up to that guy. I love the way he, how hard he ran, how tough he was, and he's the guy they can relate to as a player that hasn't played that long ago with the Colts and being the all-time leading rusher in Michigan. So he's a Big Ten guy. So I just, those guys are great, and then giving a guy like Grant Hurd here, who I think is one of the best receivers coaches in the country. And he and I were close friends for many years, and to get him to come here was a big gift for us. So really like our offensive staff.
With your expertise on the defensive side, offensively, are you more or less going to let them do and kind of dabble a little bit and maybe just oversee?
I'm going to oversee. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not calling plays. I'm going to focus on the defense. I hired Mike DeBoard to be the head coach of the offense, and that's why I had to get a guy of his experience and expertise, and I feel that's what we got with him. So I'm going to be involved for sure. I'll know exactly what they're doing, but you hire great people and you let them coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.